morning. Happy Friday. So today we're going to do a little bit of a different meditation practice, and we're going to give gratitude. Now there are lots of ways and places, people, things to give gratitude towards. So what we are offering gratitude today are for the elements that support our life. So typically in a lot of systems there are seen 5 different elements. There's metal, water, earth, wood, and fire. Now just to name them off can kind of give you a sense, give your brain an idea of what we're talking about. But what I like personally is to use them physically. So for example, I have this cool stick, wood. So it allows me, when I'm in a practice like this, if I recognize, maybe that that I feel supported or have been given a lot of blessings by wood and trees lately, I'm able to tactile use the wood itself instead of just thinking about it. I'm able to actually feel it and give thanks to it. So, you think of like tree huggers or something as well who might go up and thank a tree. Also, for example, I have earth, so you have a rock. So you can just kind of hold something in your hand. So instead of thinking about gratitude, actually just hold on to something. Feel the gratitude that you have and just give it a few moments, right? So it's one thing to give gratitude to a sentient being, to a person, a friend, a loved one, and really give them thanks. But it's an interesting practice when you come in and give gratitude to these objects and especially elements. So in front we have some fire as well. You might want to just give thanks to the warmth that fire provides, or to the heat, to the ability to cook food with fire. So that's what we're going to try today. And as a side note, I have struggled sometimes with not bringing in the element of air, but I've realized that the element of metal, when you think of the table of elements, right, you've got hydrogen and oxygen, nitrogen, so those are part of the element. So air is encompassed by the metal element. So we're going to begin in a comfortable seated position. And today, if you don't have the objects with you, that's fine. If you do this at another point and you wanted to bring, let's say, a candle or a stick, a rock, some water, so that, at least for me, when I have something tactile, I'm able to connect a lot more with what I'm actually giving thanks to, right? You can say thanks to a person, but if you see them and say thank you to them, it just has a lot more oomph. It allows your left brain to connect to this concept that your right brain is embodying, bringing in, thinking. So find a comfortable position. Take a few deep breaths. Acknowledge where you are. Maybe you're in your home. And then recognize the space around you, the silence, the stillness that surrounds you. And first we'll bring to mind the metal element. So bring a smile, the sensation of a smile, into your heart. Invite it in. And then while maintaining that sensation and breathing deeply, think of the different elements that support you. Most present might be oxygen and hydrogen. And in whatever way, maybe it is through words, saying thank you. Give some gratitude